It's going. Yeah, it is. Right, so I've just done upload with this new camera. The music of crazy shit. Honestly, fancy a group calling themselves that. It's rather beaty stuff. In fact, I probably got the bass on a bit too, the loudness and bass were a bit too high because it was slightly distorting. And say, I've got to go down the O2 shop tomorrow. So I've got my medication to sort out for the week. Oh dear. And then I've got a load of pots to wash. Oh dear. Andrew's not here. It's his birthday and he's down in Somerset and he don't bother looking at Facebook. I'll try and get him to look because a lot of people have wished him a happy birthday. But he's been rather nasty this week. Upset his mother big time. Had a go at me, and really I could be very offended. Oh, what? But no, he's my son, I love him, you know. And he apologised. Of course he's like me, you know, he backs down. Says you must think I'm awful. I says no. Says you've always been fucking awful from the day you were born. It will never change, you know. Got a brilliant intellect, but cannot handle life. Very stressed. And of course he gets a lot of that from me. Very mouthy, which of course he gets a lot of that from me. Upsetting people, he gets that from me. As you know, I'm always upsetting people. I blow smoke at my Chinese friends. No, also you must not smoke, you will kill yourself. I said, that's alright. I'm ready for getting me coughing and closing the lid. You must not say things like that. You must not say things like that. I said, I'm joking. English, British sense of humour. We joke about things, don't we? I said to loosen my tracky bottoms. Too tight. And my legs, yeah, my feet. I've got to. That's something else I've got to do before I go to bed. Rub the cream in. But as I said on the crazy shit video, Rita's not going to do it. She keeps offering. I says no, forget it. Oh come on, I said no. You're too rough. No, I'll be gentle. I says, yeah, you, gentle. The trouble with her, she's always grabbing the genitalia. I mean, when we are, I say things like a bit insulting to her. But she knows what I'm like now. She don't take offence because I put my arm around her. I said, I'm sorry, darling. And immediately she grabs her hand down there and says, get off. She's a sexy woman. But she's in the mid to late 70s. I mean, if you're about 20 years younger, perhaps. Oh dear. What's the problem, Trav? Yeah. So have we all calmed down now? Has the mayor forgiven me for deleting that video? Sam has forgiven me. As I said to Sam, you know, let's forget what's happened. Look forward. As I keep trying to tell Andrew, stop looking back. Live for today and look forward to tomorrow. For tomorrow will be a good day. Yeah, it's alright you're saying that, but I said shut up. Just shut your gob, will you? I've heard enough of you. Always dragging the past up. Alright, he had a problem. You know, we've all had problems in the past, haven't we? But you don't have to keep dwelling on it and dragging it up. You've got to forget it. It doesn't matter anymore. Oh dear. I tell you what, your children are more trouble when they're adults than when they're little kids. Oh yeah. Although my daughter's never any trouble. And no. No trouble at all. So I played crazy shit. I don't want it. Well, I played it back. It sounded okay. Of course, I didn't hear anything from next door because I think she goes to bed early. She's got a telly in her bedroom, and her bedroom is not the other side of that wall behind me. It's the other side of, that wall behind me that you can see there. The other side of that is her lounge, and her bedroom's on the other side. So I can, at this time of night, play something loud. It won't bother her. No, I think she wears headphones to listen to a telly. So really, I'm okay, Yeah. Nice to be back in touch with Mandy down in Cornwall. Her and her group of friends, and I'm back in touch with her, and all is forgiven. B. Arthur popped up with several comments, but nothing appeared on the videos. She puts them on, I think, and then deletes them immediately. And I don't know, B, what am I going to do with you? Hey, I really don't know. You admitted. Who was it called you crazy? Was it Scooby or Eggnog? You agree that you're crazy. Yeah, you are. I'll dedicate that last track to you. Crazy shit. Excuse the second vulgar word. I don't know. Right, so that's it. It's gone on for long enough. Keep it short. What's this? The Mayor's going to enter next year for the X Factor, or Britain's Got Talent. Good God. Well, you won't last long. They'll soon stop you. On the X Factor this year, one bloke went to unbutton his trousers, and the girls in the lady judges said, no, stop. You get some right freaks. Exhibitionist freak. Oh yeah, I was telling Mandy, now I have mentioned this before, going back to trucking, I'll quickly run through it. When I parked near Bristol one night, my regulars have heard this, and I got no water for a cup of tea, and a middle-aged bloke in his 50s from Old Trafford, he got a water bottle on the back of his truck, so I ran over and asked him if he could spare me a bit of water for a cup of tea. He said, well, I suppose so, if you've got anything to put it in. I said, yeah, I'll get me kettle. So I got the kettle, poured some in. He said, is that enough? I said, yeah, thanks very much. I thought, he's a bit rude. And then, we're going to park up there for the night, because the boss at Cheddar said, don't get dragging them loads back to Cheddar. If you're on the way to South Wales, stop at Bristol and book a night out. So I said, yeah, fine. And this driver used to come up, a retired driver. He says to me, hello mate, here again. I says, yeah. He says, oh, she's there, look. I says, who? This was Transvestite over there. He says, you're joking. I asked him for some water earlier on. He was rather abrupt. He says, no, that's just his butch act. He's got all the female gear on in his cab. I says, really? He says, yeah. Go and have a look. Are you coming in the pub? I says, yeah. Get me a pint of cider. I'll be in there in a bit. So I sidled round, crept up. He was sat on the passenger seat. He looked through the mirror. He saw me coming. Now let me think. Let me get the brain in gear. He sat there with a wig, eyeshadow, mascara, lipstick, false boobs, tight blouse, tight dress, black fishnet stockings, stilettos, out his legs, got red panties, a rather large bulge. And he said in a rather camp voice that I can't really do, hello again, big boy, do you fancy a nice girl? I says, not tonight, Josephine, thanks. And I walked away. I thought, a nice girl, it looked like fucking old Mother Riley. Can you remember old Mother Riley? Arthur Lucan and Kitty McShane. Or I could say a scene from a very bad pantomime. And I've said before, I wouldn't scoff and say, "Whoa, disgusting," whatever turns a person on. Certainly don't turn me on. Can you imagine me with female gear and I'd look like a fucking old bag. But, you know, it takes all kinds to make a world. Yeah, right, I'll set them off. I'm going to bed soon. Oh, love my bed. I said the only love affair I've got these days was my bed. I could have Rita. Oh yeah, any time. How many times has she said to me, "I'm going to give you such a good blowjob one day"? I said, "Rita, control yourself, woman, for God's sake." I mean, I could relent and let her. Do you think I should, Scoo? Eggnog. I bet he'll say, "Oh yeah, yeah, go for it." Oh. Excuse my vulgarity. I'm going to bed. And I think I've got the hour on the right spot. Just well, I don't ever lose these glasses, you know, I'd be fucked. Bye. Cheers.